or me.
That's fine. Good evening. It's Tom and Sandy Corrigan from Live Unshakable. And this is day 10 of our 30-day challenge. We're going to talk to you tonight about, I think, an important part of life, and that is what we call flexibility.
Our favorite F word.
Yes. Life throws stuff at us. And I know in certain times in my life, maybe I just had too many control issues, but I wanted to manage how things turned out. And over the years have found out that most stuff can't be managed at all. I don't have control over much of anything other than me.
So do you have a recent experience you'd like to tell everyone about?
Well, actually, I do. Thanks for teeing that up for me. We purchased a horse to complement our existing horse, Grace, and found this beautiful, well-trained, great companion horse named Camilla. And she's been a great addition to the family. And
we were going to have trail rides every morning all summer.
We had summer all lined up. And then through the winter, because it was a pretty severe winter here, unusually hard winter, they didn't get worked as much as possible, so not as much output, and they just got chubby.
We were losing weight.
We were losing weight, and they were gaining weight. That's right. And our wonderful doctor, veterinarian Mark McCall, came out to do their spring checkup and said, "Hey, these horses you got to take 100 pounds off of these horses each at least." So we said, okay, well, we set out to do that, and we started measuring and feeding very accurately to them, just like we were with us, and
working them as much as we could, even with bad weather.
And Grace, who is decidedly larger than Camilla, maybe 200 to 300 pounds, started dropping weight, whereas Camilla didn't look like she was.
In fact, her tummy just kept getting bigger and bigger. So all of a sudden it was this kind of little horse with this big tummy.
And Mark, our doctor again, kind of commented jokingly when he was out, "Gosh, this horse looked like she could be pregnant," but didn't say anything longer than that, and we didn't pursue it. Until recently, when we got around a couple of more seasoned horse people, and they both said, "Are you sure this horse isn't pregnant?" So it got us to wondering, and we started looking deeper into it and talking to other people, and reached out to our doctor, who came over just last week and verified that, yes, indeed, we have a pregnant horse, and yes, we have a live baby inside, and thank God the baby's facing the right way, and it should be delivered within just
about a month, 3 weeks to a month.
Maybe 3 weeks or so, give or take. So we were making preparation, and we opened up the stalls and made kind of a foaling area, a birthing suite, so to speak,
and kept our horses separated.
Stables, a good 100 yards from the house, and thought, well, we better keep an eye on things, so we ordered a webcam. Which was supposed to arrive today, by the way.
And I was setting up girlfriends to come and camp out in the stable with me, like maybe in a week, so that we could have night vigils to watch for the baby.
And I thought for sure this, there's a lot of classic signs with horses, which we won't go into, that we've learned that say if you look for these things, clear indication the horse is going to deliver in the next 48 to 72 hours. Guess what? Our horse showed almost none of those signs. And this morning,
we took her for a nice long walk.
A long walk yesterday. She did waddle through it, but she's just a great demeanor. And so we went down to feed and clean up after the horses this morning, which is our routine.
And I always say,
Sandy,
Camilla, is there a baby yet?
Yeah. Are you a mommy yet? And she goes, "Oh my gosh, there's a baby in there." I said, "No, there isn't. You're kidding."
Way. And
she goes, "No, come and look." And there's a little colt standing up nursing from his mommy. And Camilla gave birth, cleaned up the baby, got it standing up, and pointed it in the right direction to start nursing without any human interaction whatsoever. No, it didn't take any intervention on our part. And doctor came back out today and said, mother and child are in awesome shape. We have a beautiful, well-formed, just this puppy is gorgeous.
This puppy baby.
This puppy horse.
We'll, so you can look on our personal Facebook pages, but we'll post on our Live Unshakable page a couple photos and videos, because really it kind of derailed our whole day. Like,
derailed.
I mean, we had a couple meetings, but it was like
several months out of the next, probably the next 4 or 5 months, that it's going to adjust our life and any travels and any of those things. But we have a gift. We have a beautiful gift horse. And to watch a new life being born, we got there shortly thereafter. But watch this baby learn to stand up, and he's still pretty wobbly. And
so so he's about 100 pounds, and Tom has to like grab him around the shoulders and the butt, because we had to give him an enema today and wash his umbilical cord and pet him a little bit. And so we got to tie Camilla up, because she's a really good protective mommy. She's still got a great disposition, but just, to keep everybody safe. And then I'm just so grateful for you, Tom, because I couldn't do this alone. It would be super hard. And
it'd be
I
really
wouldn't
hard
want to do it with anybody else. So
thank you.
We've never had a baby together.
We haven't.
So this new puppy and a new horse, we have 2 babies this year. So
new life.
Hope at any age.
In a different season of life for us. And so the key word today is flexibility. And we don't get to choose the things that happen to us oftentimes. We don't get to choose the seasons and the days. But as we're able to be flexible and live in gratitude for everything that comes, and know that it comes for a reason, comes to enhance our life, to build character in us, to increase our worldview, to teach us how to love through challenging circumstances. Flexibility is a good thing.
And I think for me, I was concerned about, we're watching the birth, and what if she's in trouble, and what if we don't know she's in trouble, and should we have a vet here right away? And the vet's like, don't call me till 33 minutes if the horse, you don't need to. And he said 9 times out of 10, he said, horses they're going to have it without you, and you're going to go down there one morning or one night, and she's going to have a baby. And so there was kind of even a gift in that, because, if I was watching it actually happen, and I've watched lots of videos, and so if I was actually watching it happen, I might have actually created more stress or anxiety, right? So God knew all of this was happening. He knew we bought a horse that was pregnant. He knew we were going to have a baby. He knew exactly when that timing was, and it worked out perfectly, and healthy mama and baby, and we're so happy. And he is a little cutie pie, little boy. So we got a little colt. We don't have a name yet, so you guys can pop on.
So we're doing a poll.
See what name.
You can weigh in if you like on the Live Unshakable page, and your best suggestion for a wonderful horse name.
And Mama's name is Dunskin Camilla Java, and the sire's name is Joker's Golden Sun. So you can maybe combine all of those. We've gotten a lot of coffee suggestions since Camilla Java, and he's kind of mocha colored. So
I'm expecting things to swing out of coffee into types of beer pretty soon.
No, he's not going to have a beer name.
You just never know.
But I like coffee. Coffee's good. Nice.
Coffee's good.
Mocha coffee.
So is beer. So anyhow.
But coffee is better for our body probably than a lot. Although it's interesting, in Dr. Lee's book, which we talked about last night, Eat to Beat Disease. Eat to Beat Disease. Beer, actually a beer every night for 5 nights, or every day, whatever, helps your digestive system. So it's kind of an interesting book around what foods actually help. You just have to know that beer has a lot of carbohydrates. So if you're trying to take some pounds off beer is not the best way to go.
Well, which is why they call it a beer belly.
Belly, right.
Because those
so
carbs
anyway,
go way out front.
So we're not going to keep this very long because honestly, we're kind of beat after horse life today. And now tomorrow we have to figure out how to, so we have a paddock. So we have a nice horse fence around our home property. And then we have a paddock that has like 3 or 4 rails. And so the baby can actually slip under, you know, if it tried. And so now we got to research to put up some webbing or kind of fencing so that we can keep, you know, the mom and baby safe. And then we can't keep Grace and Camilla together because horses steal each other. I mean, we're learning all these things about horse behavior. So horses steal each other's babies. And in fact, Grace, Auntie Grace, has kept watch over this mama
constant
and baby.
vigil.
So yeah, so those of you who love horse babies, we're not having anybody out this week. We're just kind of bonding with the mom and especially letting Camilla bond with her baby and then spending some time making sure that we're picking up feed and doing the doctoring that we need to do. But, you know, after that, we'd love to have you come out and meet our horses and hang out with us. And there's just something, I mean, there's something amazing about just being with horses, and certainly horses are our coaching partners. And now that there's a baby, it's going to bring a whole new element to this aspect of things. So
we've used our horses for several years. We're not sure how the baby's going to fit into that, but we're sure that he will at some aspect. And again, as Sandy mentioned, horses have this innate sense to connect with people and to be totally in the moment, which most of us cannot do or don't practice doing. So the horse helps us to do that.
And they're so great if you have boundary issues. So if you have any issues around boundaries in your life, horses help you find out what those edges are and help you do something, and especially a baby. Because babies are so unpredictable.
If you don't have boundaries, or if you have boundaries and they get violated often.
Right. So anyway.
It works both ways.
So yeah, so this is kind of a body, soul, and spiritual experience.
Again, so those of you who just jumped on, we were talking a little bit about flexibility tonight and how important it is to our life, because we just don't get to control a lot of things.
Yeah, and so we didn't get to control our horse having a baby.
That's right.
We didn't even know she was pregnant.
John. So we're going to wrap this up early tonight, and we're glad that we got to participate and helping to mold this little baby's character maybe and personality and how it's going to live its life. And just grateful that we get to be part of new life. And
so new things are being birthed here. Come out and tell us your dreams so we can help you birth those.
Yep.
Also, what in your life, what area of your life could you be more flexible? That's just our theme tonight. Like, what area do you get kind of caught in this place where you get upset or whatever if your boundaries or control is violated? And so where could you be more flexible? And join our Live Unshakable community on the Facebook page. So you just go to Live Unshakable and join that Facebook page. And then you can go to T30.liveunshakable.com for a bunch of free stuff. And there's an upgrade, and next week we'll be launching our private Facebook coaching community. So watch for all of that. I'm sure God will give us all kinds of lessons over the next few days as we help this little baby horse grow up. And Thursday we go for Tom and Sandy puppy training. It's really Tom and Sandy training on how to get our dog not to jump up and walk on a leash. So anyway,
so we're trying to be flexible and teachable as well. And everything is changing. Colin, that's so true.
Yeah.
So join us in our challenge, and the challenge is specifically to help each other align our whole life, body, soul, and spirit, so that we are totally integrity as people. We can walk through life assured of who we are, why we're here, what we're bringing to the world, why we have a purpose. And help to make sense of the rest of our life.
And I would have loved to have done Facebook Live from the barn tonight, but we do not get good enough. We live in the country, so we have like radio wave internet. See, we can still get on with you. So we're in the dark ages.
Some nights it's like dial up. It's just amazing.
And so you just don't. You're not on your device.
You have to lower your expectations.
You like read a book or something like that.
And be flexible.
Yeah, you be flexible. So anyway, bless you all.
Have a great evening.
Good night. Let us know if you want to come out and hang out and see the baby.
And don't forget, if you have a great name suggestion for our new colt, pop it on Live Unshakable or one of our private, our personal pages, and love to consider it.
Yeah, we might need to give a prize for the. If somebody has a winning name that we like.
This dog continues to bite me and cut my skin, I might be giving away a puppy.
No, you're not. No, you're not. She loves to chew on Tom. He's so sweet. So.
All right. See you again.
All right. Bye.